Hi, and welcome back to another video by Digital Dump. Today we're going to be talking about web components and how they aren't just the future, but they are the now. So, what are web components and why should you care? Web components are building blocks of the web which refer to a set of four browser standards that work together to create reusable, custom, and encapsulated HTML tags which can be used in web pages and web apps. Web components are considered the most successful web platform feature shipped in the last 5 years and have a multitude of benefits, especially for large companies, which you can find out more about in this blog, which I've added the link to below. So the reason that web components aren't just the future, but they are the now is because so many of the websites we go to frequently are already making use of web components in creative ways. So first, let's look at EA Sports. EA Sports, this is the landing page of EA Sports where they share their latest sports games, which means that they are constantly adding the great latest dropped games and is a page which needs to be changed pretty frequently. Thus, and to do this, EA Sports uses a web component, which over here you can see it is the custom HTML tag EA game box. So the dashes are how you know that it's a custom HTML tag and it's a web component. What this specific web component does is, for example, when you hover over this game box, a background link is activated. Now, this allows EA Sports to quickly change and update the newest sports and ensure that they're all formatted in the same way and they don't have to worry about the entire page changing or the design going all goofy every time they add a new sports game. Now, similarly, another website which we all go to way too often that uses a lot of web components is YouTube. Over here, YouTube, the web component we're going to be looking at is ytd-grid-video-render. And this web component refers to this little section over here. And what it controls is the styling, layout, and hover feature of each of the previewed videos. So, for example, this web component controls that every time we hover on this video, you have the watch later and the queuing icon set up. You get a little preview of what the video is showing, and it also determines the layout and the font and the styling of the title, the user who's posted it, the views, and all these other details, which can easily this allows them to standardize the way that each one of their videos is previewed and presented. And as a result, since a lot of videos are constantly being posted on YouTube, this ensures that every single video's preview is standardized, allowing them to create a website which is so easy to navigate regardless of how essentially heavy it is and how much styling it has. Now, the third one we're going to be looking at is a lesser known website, which is material.io. This website is essentially just made with just web components, as you can see over here. It's filled with custom tags to design every single thing that they have over from the toolbar, navigation. You've got the landing page, something called a snack bar, but we're going to be looking at the footer in specific here. They've got a custom footer, which is a web component, which has allowed them to really customize the footer however they want to and not worry about the basic styles that footers often have. And the biggest thing is that they can easily reuse this footer on every single one of their pages. Now let's go, for example, to their design page. And you shall notice that custom footer has allowed them to keep it exactly the same, and they don't have to worry, no matter how many pages they add this footer to, they don't have to worry about it kind of goofing up the rest of the page. So